Murphy here, Denver Metro Realtor, to give you your June 2020 Denver real estate market update. As always, I want to remind you we will be looking at May numbers since I won't have June numbers until July. And actually, it's more important than ever during this coronavirus time to be very aware of dates and what we're looking at. For example, we're going to go ahead and start out with average sales price. Remember, when we look at average sales price, we're looking at homes that closed during the month of May, which means that these are homes that likely went under contract in the month of April, since closings are usually about 30 days. Some of them may have went under contract in March. Maybe there were some fast closings that went under contract in May, but in general, probably most of them went under contract in April. And in April, most of the month, we were not allowed to show homes, so we just really had a goofy time during those stay-at-home orders. So that's going to affect our numbers in this month's market update. But like I said, let's start with average sales price. Average sales price in the month of May came in at $495,925. This was down 1.24% from the month of April and down 1.31% year over year. So we saw that down in both cases. Not terribly surprising, and those aren't down significantly, but typically we see our high for the year in the month of May. So this May is looking a bit different, but again, we're keeping that whole stay-at-home order in mind while we're looking at those numbers. So we did have slight decreases though, both from the prior month and from the prior year as well. Now let's take a look at sold homes. 3,152 homes sold, which means they closed in the month of May. Again, thinking about it, these are homes that would have gone under contract likely in the month of April when we weren't able to show houses. So we saw some major decreases in the number of homes sold, down 19.71% from the prior month and down 48.86% from last May. So those are quite big decreases. Those numbers could start to send a little bit of alarm through you, especially if you're looking to buy or sell at this point. Like, what's going to happen? Let's look at under contract homes, because that was a different story. In May, we were allowed to show homes again here in the Denver area, and lots of homes went under contract. We had 6,809 homes go under contract in the month of May. That was up 114.86% from the month of April. So you can see huge increase from the number of homes going under contract in May compared to the month of April. It was also up 11.92% from May of last year, which is quite a big jump from May of last year. But this is what I think is going on. There's plenty of people that were planning to buy a home this year, right? Then the virus hit. They put their plans on hold. May started, May opened up, got a little bit back to normal, more normal than April, right? And then people started shopping. I personally can attest, I have felt this myself. In April, my phone was not ringing to go look at houses or to buy homes. The minute May hit and things, like I said, opened up a little, my phone started ringing off the hook. I've been super busy since the beginning of May. These numbers are showing that May took off above not only April big time, that 114% there going up, but also up from May of last year. And May is one of our busiest months, right? So, yeah, some major jumps there. I think we're just seeing our seasonal buying, which is usually late spring where it's reaching its high, early summer, whatnot. I think it's just coming on a little bit later this year, but good in the sense of seeing some recovery. You know, we've seen better than expected unemployment numbers, stock market doing some really good recovery things. Also, the real estate market looks that way as well. So, you know, I think we're going to have to wait a few more months out to see real impacts if the coronavirus and stuff, well, how is that going to affect our economy overall in the long term? In the short term, so far, it's looking very positive, so that's exciting, right? All right. Inventory, we had 7,170 homes on the market. At the end of May, that was up 4.6% from the prior month and down 19.36% from May of last year. So inventory is still relatively low, lower than it was last May at this time, which comfortably still has us placed in that seller's market territory. So by no means have we moved into a buyer's market. I know I hear those sorts of things with the virus and everything. Buyers hold the upper hand and whatnot. And I think during the stay-at-home orders, for example, I think buyers had the upper hand not because there was so much inventory, but because sellers felt a little uneasy, like, hey, we're under contract or we got an offer. The uncertainty may have made them feel a little bit more pressure to sell the home at maybe a lesser price, or let's get it under contract, get it sold. We don't know what's going to happen. At this point, though, the inventory is still very safely in that seller's market territory. And as I've been out shopping with customers, I have been watching homes go under contract really fast. Even, homes above that average sales price, homes in the 500s and whatnot that are just going like this, as long as they're priced like they are still flying off the market. So things are being listed and sold quick. But like I said, just stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to do that so you don't miss my monthly update next month and see how things are going. Again, my name is Courtney Murphy, Denver Metro Realtor. If you're planning to buy or sell a home in the near future, give me a call and let's have a chat. All right, thanks for joining me today. Have a wonderful day.